Hey there, comic book fans. I'm back from the comic shop again this week. 7 comics this week. That's a good amount. I like 7 comics. 11, 12 comics is too much. There are so many good comics out there. Oh, I also got another 100 current size comic book bags. Just because I'm just about to end a pack and I'd like to have 2 packs there. I don't know why. So I'm just about to open a new pack of 100, so I need to replace that with another pack of 100. So I have 100 and something all the time. Let's start off with the top of the printer. Museum Comics of the Week. We've got a little Joe Kubert on Unexpected and a little Alex Robertson in Box Office Poison. Let's see, what issue of Unexpected is this? 219 from the early 80s, right? 81. Joe Kubert, 81. There's an O2 in the UPC, so it must be February, right? February. There we go. Just a sort of cute cover with this cute girl. Look at these tiny little astronauts. Who's the alien, her or them? Who knows? And this one is one of my favorite 90s comics, Box Office Poison, by Alex Robertson. You can find this one all collected these days. But it's a story about some people living in Brooklyn in the 90s. Part of it's about their relationship up top. Part of it's about he's a cartoonist, so it's about him trying to find his job. Part of it's about their relationship down bottom. So good stuff all around. I always liked Box Office Poison. So there you go. Now we'll put these back on the shelf and pick out 2 to take their place. Let's see what we've got this week. Let's start with... What issue is this? Incredible Hulk 25 with the Chris Geruso Hulk 181 cover. Let me see. Legacy number 806. That's what it says in that tiny, tiny type up there. But, I bought this because I collect Chris's covers. Oh, look, there's an M&M's Steranko ad on the back. Custom branded content. M&M's. You got me. But, like I said, pick this one up just for the cover. It's going to go in my Chris Geruso collection. So there you go. Here's another one the cover kind of got me on. This is Whatever Happened to Crimson Justice, #1 from Mad Cave. And I just kind of, when I was looking for what to put on my pull list this week, so look at that oversaturated cover, waves in it. This Joe Quesada cover caught my eye. He was doing writer Frank Thierry, artist Inaki Miranda, colorist Eva de la Cruz, letterer Dave Sharp. There you go. I don't remember what this was about, except it looks like the story of a forgotten superhero. It reminds me of, there was a story way back when in the 80s, and I think it was DC Comics Presents, Whatever Happened to the Crimson Avenger. That was it. And it was a real kind of sad story, I remember. I wonder if this isn't somehow inspired by that, because it's got Whatever Happened to Crimson in it. But man, that waviness is annoying. Bad production. Then we've got Sleep, issue #1. I picked this one up because it's Xander Cannon. I was picking up... all of a sudden, I can't remember... Kaiju Max. That was the name of his series, where, though he's been around for a long time, I don't think I ever heard of him until Kaiju Max. And there was like four separate volumes of Kaiju Max. And I think I didn't even get volume 1. I started with 2. But I enjoy his work. So, saw this was coming out. Like, I'll pick that one up. No problem. I may even put it on When He Falls Asleep, Our Nightmares Begin. Sleep. Okay. I probably just put the whole series on my pull list because I like his stuff. Then we've got Rogue Sun, issue number 27. That cover is a little unclear. I can barely tell what's going on. It looks like there's a guy with a gas mask and gas punching. Is that 2 guys or 3 guys? I don't know. Who's doing this one previously? Oh, Parrot, Cotton, Abel, Frenda, Marquez, and Carrie. There's our Rogue Son's a superhero who he's like in high school. He's like 17, 18. I don't even know. He inherited his father's superpowers. His estranged father's superpowers. So now his estranged father is a spirit giving him advice, which he doesn't quite always like. But it's been a fun part of the Massive verse, so it's goes with Radiant Black and a few other things that take place in their own universe, in the Image universe. Issue 3 of Alcatraz by Christopher Cantwell and Tyler Crook. I'm enjoying this one thoroughly. The covers don't look anything like the insides. And they're by the same artist, I believe, Tyler Crook. And this is a story about the men who escaped Alcatraz, who, everybody thought was dead. And as far as history is concerned, they died. I think I heard someone describe this as a story of men in trouble. I think that's a pretty good description. But I've enjoyed the first 2 issues. I'm sure I'll like the third. Then what do we got here? Issue 8. I think this is going 10 issues of Null Hunter. Walsh, Losty, Vargas, and Carey in Null Hunter and Olympus Saga. And this is the Labors of Hercules. And Michael Walsh is also an artist. He just drew the first issue of Exquisite Corpses that I got last week. That was good. But it's Gustavo Vargas who's drawing this one. Who's okay, but I think Michael Walsh is a better artist. But this has been fun. Just sort of an issue-by-issue adventure. I don't know that much about the 12 Labors of Hercules to really get the parallels here, which I assume there are some there. You never know. But it's been a fun series. The last one is a facsimile. Issue 48 of Fantastic Four. I've been getting those early issues of Fantastic Four facsimiles. I just put this one on my pull list too. I'm like, all right, I'll buy this one too. This is the Coming of Galactus, the original Galactus trilogy. So we'll be reading that one again. Let me show you a little bit of my work. What do I got going on here? By the way, I'm thinking about get a painting or 2 done this semester. That's what I've been thinking about lately, but I haven't figured out what. So hopefully we'll have a big painting on here soon. But first we'll show you Dreams of Things number 280. And this, what kind of crazy outfit does she have on? This woman in her strange pose with wings, circular wings, and some sort of bulky shoes and skirt. Yeah, there's our Stone Man looking at us too. Once again, very dreamlike in this Dreams of Things. I like these colors. I wonder what's going to happen to these. Are all done in marker, except the original drawing is India ink. So all of this marker, years and years and years from now, might fade to nothing, but the India ink will still be there. I think that's an interesting process. Who knows how long it would take, because these are done with professional grade markers, so they try to make their stuff as light fast as possible, though it's still I think dye based, so it's still going to fade away eventually in decades. But there you go. So time is part of the process for those. But I have them all scanned in, so the future will know what they look like. Alrighty. Some comic books, some artwork, and you guys have a good week out there.